If you need to enable or manage BitLocker in Windows 10 or 11, here's how to verify your TPM, reach the drive controls, and inspect your recovery key protector safely. You'll first see how BitLocker protects your data, how the TPM validates startup, and why recovery information is essential. Then you'll verify your PC's TPM, open the BitLocker controls, and use an administrator command to inspect the protectors on your Windows drive. BitLocker does not protect your entire drive with a single exposed password. Your raw data is encrypted with the full volume encryption key, and that key is encrypted by the volume master key. One or more protectors then secure the volume master key, creating a layered design. Those protectors can include a TPM, TPM plus PIN, startup key, password, or recovery information. BitLocker uses AES with configurable 128-bit or 256-bit keys, so unlocking the drive means successfully satisfying an authorized protector rather than decrypting everything at once. On a TPM-protected operating system drive, your TPM measures early boot components and records those measurements in platform configuration registers, or PCRs. It releases the protected key only when the current measurements match the expected trusted state. Changes involving UEFI or BIOS firmware, secure boot, the boot manager, boot configuration, the motherboard, or the drive's location can break that match. BitLocker then enters recovery instead of trusting an unexpected startup environment. Suspending protection before relevant firmware or boot changes can prevent an avoidable recovery prompt. Your recovery information provides an independent unlock path when TPM validation fails or the TPM is unavailable. A BitLocker recovery password is normally a 48-digit number split into 8 groups, while a recovery key can instead be a .BEK file on removable media. These are different formats, so you need to know which one you saved. Keep recovery information separate from the encrypted computer, because anyone who obtains it may be able to unlock the drive. Personal devices can use a Microsoft account, while managed devices may escrow recovery information in Microsoft Entra ID or Active Directory domain services. Full BitLocker management is available on Windows 10 and 11 Pro, Enterprise, and Education editions. Home editions may offer hardware-dependent device encryption instead, so missing controls can reflect your Windows edition rather than a TPM failure. For fixed drives on modern systems, new encryption mode uses XTS AES. Compatible mode is intended for drives that may need to open on older Windows versions. BitLocker To Go covers supported removable data drives, including USB flash drives, SD cards, and external hard drives formatted with NTFS, FAT16, FAT32, or exFAT. Start by checking whether your TPM is available and ready for BitLocker. Open Run, type tpm.sc, and press Enter to open TPM management. The status should report that the TPM is ready for use. If no compatible TPM is found, it may be unavailable or disabled in UEFI or BIOS. Do not clear an initialized TPM without confirming you have the recovery key. Next, open the Central Control Panel category that contains the BitLocker interface. Open Run, type Control, press Enter, and click System and Security. This route provides the full BitLocker controls on supported Windows editions. If you cannot find them, confirm that you use Pro, Enterprise, or Education, because Home may only provide device encryption on supported hardware. Click BitLocker Drive Encryption to reach the controls for eligible drives. This is where Windows displays BitLocker status and management options for operating system, fixed data, and supported removable drives. Be careful not to choose Turn Off BitLocker when you only want a temporary suspension, because turning it off decrypts the drive. If a drive or option is unavailable, check its file system, disk type, available space, and Windows edition. Now open an elevated command prompt, so the BitLocker management command has the required rights. Open Start, type CMD, right-click Command Prompt, and choose Run as Administrator. The shield icon indicates that administrator approval is required. If that option is missing or access is denied, sign in with an administrative account before continuing. User account control now asks whether command prompt can make administrator-level changes. Click Yes to approve the elevated session needed for BitLocker management. Check that the prompt identifies command prompt before allowing it. If you cannot select Yes or Windows request administrator credentials, use an authorized administrator account. In the elevated command prompt, run manage bde-protectors-get-c to inspect the protectors configured for the Windows drive. The output lists protector types and their identifiers, helping you confirm whether TPM or recovery protection is present. Treat the results as sensitive if they include a 48-digit recovery password. If C is not the drive you need to inspect, replace it with the correct drive letter and run the command again. You've now verified TPM Readiness, located the BitLocker controls, and inspected the key protectors configured for your C drive. For questions, updates, or help with your specific setup, join the discussion thread on windowsforum.com.